Good morning. How's everyone doing? My phone, guys, I've got to get another one of those table things that hold your phones up. My name is Lana. This is the Lighthouse. This is the morning epiphany with a reading. Guys, I have to first do a shout out here to Witch and Sith. I've started, in my morning meditations, I have started listening to some of her videos. Um, there seems to be some kind of a strange reflection in my phone right here. Maybe it's something on my camera. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're just going to continue, guys. It looks like something's moving. um, I don't know what that is. Anyway, it looks like a spirit's here with us, doesn't it? Maybe it's my cameras. I don't know. All right, guys. So this morning, I have to throw a shout out to Witchy for her second channel, Ritual of One. I have been listening to her um, little 5-minute meditations, and I've been doing them on psychic abilities. I've been doing them on a couple of different little things, right? And this morning I went to listen to one after listening to MJ. Y'all know I listen to MJ every morning. And guys, all of a sudden everything just opened up. It's like this hole opened up, and the angels came in. And so I said, okay, tell me what we need to know this morning. So this is what we got. We got angels and new beginnings. Leaving the past behind. Guys, there is a lot of things going on in the planet right now. There is, the poles are shifting, things are changing, and honestly, I don't know how some people are going to work things out after this, because the old way of doing things is at an end. We have been slowly transforming and shifting into this new energy. And so I got angels of new beginnings, and then I got angels of the universe. And what the angels told me with this card is, it's being woven, but there is, God's army is coming into play, finally, which is a mix of angels, guides, and light workers, and those with psychic abilities, leaders, all kinds of new leaders being elevated to lead the human race going into the future, to heal the human race, to help the human race, to help the planet shift and change into a better version of herself, as well as the people on top of her, living on her, whatever your mission and purpose is, right? This is talking about specific angels now stepping in to lead groups that are being called together. It's that if anyone remembers when I used to do the readings on the ripple effect, and I kept seeing a circle with these little extensions. Well, now the energies between the planet, I don't want to say aliens, but the higher conscious mind, angels, source, God, goddess, however you look at God, okay, it's all different aspects of the same energy. Things are now going through now, like the universe is figuring out what it's doing, and now it's starting to put into play, or it's starting to better become cohesive. All right, so with these new higher dimensional energies and angels, like some of them are working together, they're telling me. So and it's kind of funny, this light, which I don't know what this is, guys, on my camera that I'm seeing here, shifting back and forth. I've done run my finger over the camera. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's on the phone. I don't know. But anyway, maybe we have a spirit with us, because I can't figure out what it is, what this little light is that's going back and forth. And I don't know. It's strange. Anyway, so then you kind of see it right here, too. I don't know what that is. I can't figure out what that is on my phone. And there's kind of something right there, too. Sort of the same. I don't know, guys. I don't know what that is. It's like there's this light hovering. And, guys, I don't have no other lights on here. So, I don't know what's going on with my phone, or if it's whatever it is. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so I decided to pull runes on this, right? And so I said, Angel of New Beginnings, tell me something about the recent past. And I heard 2 runes. And when I shuffled the runes in the bag, 2 fell in my hand. Success. We got Sobi-Lun, we've got Kina's. Success, opening up. I don't know if you want to see that or not. Okay, Sobi-Lun's an S. Alright. And then we've got Kina's, which is the, there. Okay. So that's the recent past. I feel like this was like in the past few days. Guys, let me turn on a light back here and see if I can't get more light for us here. Because, tomorrow I'm going to be putting more lights, better lights in my overhead and stuff, so we can all see better. So so we got success in opening up. And then I asked, okay, so what is it for the present? And we got birth, and if you were stagnant, which is the beginning, new beginnings. Okay, I'm hearing. It's also Burka. It's also the divine feminine. It's also the mother side of your family. New ideas, new growth. And then we got movement. And this can be also, movement can also, this is Eatwas. This is also can be talking about, it's like 2 horses meeting in the middle. So this can be 2 or more people also coming up with an idea to move it forward. Okay? With a new idea. Alright? And so then I asked, well, what's coming in the near future? I wasn't sure I really liked the answer, but what I got, because I normally don't use it, I usually take it out. I use it for my map readings. We got weird, which is the room with nothing. Everything yet nothing, because it's still being formed. Then I got Isis, frozen, so we're in a frozen stage in the near future because things are still being woven. Okay? But when it breaks through, we got Perth. Secrets uncovered. Dice cup. Everything, because Perth is the rune that holds all the runes in it. Because it's like a dice cup. It holds all the knowledge within. And it's akin to a cauldron or a cup being tipped over. Okay? So that's also knowledge and power. Maybe not so much as leaking out, but now that it's tipped over and coming out, it's available for all. So that feels like new coming in, that hidden knowledge is now going to be available for all. Wow, okay, that's really cool. Hidden knowledge becoming available for all. Guys, that is a shifting and a changing. But now it feels like the angels, specific collectives, God's source, God's army, is being woven into different shapes, different groups, different higher conscious mind, because I got that on here on the table too, all being woven to come into play across the planet, across the universe. I know that sounds far out here, but just bear with me, okay? So I kept hearing the time traveler deck. So this is what we got. In between the realms. As you can see here, his feet aren't touching the ground. He's like raising in elevation. He's got all this red here, right? He's got all this red. So red is the color of blood, is the color of humans, right? It's also the color of Mars. It's the color of love, willpower, sheer force, but being played out in a different way. And then we've got the earth here. We've got this shadow, which to me is representing underneath the earth, on top of the earth, and the higher realms above. And a blending of all 3, because he's being connected. Do you see what I'm saying? And he's got the Spear of Destiny in his hand. Or the Ace, if you want to look at it that way. But I'm looking at this as strength, power, coming together, and finding a balance that's merging into the whole. I hope that makes sense. because he's the connector in between. He's got the spirit of destiny, a new destiny being woven on the planet. All right? So it feels like whoever you are, you're now of a higher, you are shifting into a higher conscious vibration, a higher vibration of who you were truly meant to be on the planet. And along with that is coming purification, born out of fire and sheer willpower, psychic energies, like it feels like maybe he's coming out of the water with some kind of power in his hands or some kind of new knowledge that he's carrying with him after he's been through some kind of chaos. And now he is re-emerging as a new version of himself. And he's left all this chaos behind. Things now make sense. He's being purified to be a leader. He's finding his way. And he's coming into his power because he's balanced. His feminine and masculine are balanced. Better boundaries. And this is feeling like somebody coming out of the old. See how on this side we've got this one little flower, right? And everything's kind of barren here. A little bit of growth here. But on this side you see all this expansion in these trees. All this light. See the light's even shining that direction. Okay? So this is like going from the dark ages into the new ages, or the new age of Aquarius to me. I'm also picking up a division here of those that don't want to see the light are going to be left behind, while those that are seeing the light, see, this even looks like Kinu, okay, pointing in the right direction to go. So some of you are now really getting, whoever this message is for, you are really getting an idea of where the light is. The universe is actually showing you, by shining a light on it, that you're now understanding where you're going. Okay? And as you step into this new light, into this new way of being, you're being activated. You're being activated. You've been sitting and contemplating what this means. And again, this to me is feeling like coming out of the dark and coming into the light. Do you see? Oh, wow. Guys, do you not see? Holy shit. Look, here's Perth. I see Perth on this card. See how, Perth looks like a dice cup, right? See? Look. There's Perth. Do you see the dice cup in the light? It has been woven for you, and now you're sitting in the light and going, wow, things are no longer the same. I've left the dark. That's the mystery. For some of you, you are now seeing some kind of truth. Some kind of truth, and you are transcending. You're moving from the dark ages, or from the old way of doing things, into the way things are now going to be, of a much higher vibration. See, do you see the difference in these cards? How dark and scary this one looks? But this one, even with the full moon showing, all this light, this new, look, new building. Like we've come out of the cave and we're now stepping into the Emerald City. We are transcending. So this is like the light suddenly comes in and shows you who you're going to be. I find that act fascinating. Then we've got higher conscious mind, the Sirius, Pleiades, and Arcturus. Guys, I told you I've already had the Arcturians come in and been talking to me. Let me get some coffee here. And my major epiphany this morning was there were some things I was going to leave behind. And now they're telling me, no. There's a reason why some of this has not been cleared out, because you're meant to keep it. You're meant to, you know how when you go into the future, you can't take your baggage with you. So leave the baggage behind. But your gifts, your talents, your how you're meant to help the world, it's your magic. However you see the magic of how you are meant to shine in the world. See the bright light in the cup? So this feels like Ace of Cups. New love, a new balance coming in. That's connecting this higher mind and this transcendence. Okay? Going into where the light is. Your magic. Your magic is important. Everyone has their own. Rather you believe you do or you don't, you're right. But if you believe that you do, you're definitely stepping in from this transcending with all this new knowledge, all this new light, all your hopes, all your dreams, knowing where you want to go, the angels guiding you, your spirit guides. You know, I mean, some of you might feel like they actually just like this, like the magic of it is, oh, now I get it. Now I see what my path is. And you're seeing your own magic come into play. Okay? And then we've got vast vistas. The world is your oyster. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you are going to be having ancestors or spirit guides go with you, or even a particular angel that you feel like keeps tapping you on the shoulder and just giving you nudges where you're supposed to go. And you get to decide. You get to decide, because now you can go anywhere you want to go, because you have this some kind of sacred knowledge. It also feels like some of you have stepped through a portal of new understanding, a new beginning of, see, like even right here, she's got a doorway. Okay? And then in this one here, there's this tunnel coming into the light with the angel, but then there's this higher, you know, it feels like you're being guided in some divine sort of way. Maybe you've even now got some ancestors with you, some spirit guides with you. Maybe you've gotten some new, spirit help of some sort. Because now, maybe you even start to see miracles you never saw before. Or you're starting to understand something that is now like a miracle opening up for you. Or you're going to be able to create miracles, or all of the above. And the angels are saying, now you got it. Maybe even a new angel. No, that's not quite right. They're saying, now that you're seeing the light, so I'm picking up on being aware of the energies around you. I'm feeling like Duck, Duck, Goose almost. Remember that old game? It kind of feels like Duck, Duck, Goose, where, you know, the kids would sit in a circle, and somebody would go, duck, 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 goose, and then they'd run, and then whoever, if they tagged them, then they had to duck, 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 goose, and pick one to chase them, right? Someone would sit down, someone would get up. But this feels like your spirit team is like, it feels like you can now reach out and tap into this divine energy that's guiding you. I'm hearing something about seeing miracles that you never thought you would. Some kind of light being shown on something that the angels want you to see, or your own particular angel. It's also stepping into, they're also guiding you towards your creativity of whatever you're meant to do that will help change the world. Like maybe you're going to paint, or maybe you're going to be some type of public speaker, or maybe you're going to create something new, or maybe you're going to help build a city, or maybe you're going to be somebody that helps build bridges or something like that. This also feels like the angels are now helping you to tap into, I'm hearing by the light of the moon. Like we've got a moon here, we've got planets here. We got this heart-filled cup, this cup of magic. Something to do with your heart. Also, this is expansion of your heart as well, with all the green light in there. Maybe this is your higher self saying, okay, now you're seeing the light, your heart's opening up. It feels like there's some kind of a connection from up above, just like in this first card here, of where you're making these connections in a way that you haven't before, in between the realms. And getting out of this, some kind of chaotic energy of the past. And you're now really seeing the steps to your future. You're really seeing the steps you need to take. The angels are guiding you. Maybe even some of you actually literally are starting to see your angels, get pictures of your angels, literally feeling them. Like there was a card in one of the other readings where they're in the starseed deck of the girl sitting in the nest, and it was being woven, and you could see the hand marks on her. Some of you might be really coming into your spiritual gifts of being able to see spirits, or actually literally see the outlines of your angels. That's what I feel like this card is saying too. Because there's now some kind of a connection with your higher mind, or something coming in that you hadn't seen before. And it's like these secrets are really being revealed to you with the Perth rune here. Your higher conscious mind is now opening up. You're seeing your own magic. Because the overall reading for this is Angel of New Beginnings. It's something like this, guys. Angel of New Beginnings, Transcendence, and the Angels of the Universe. Now it feels like these collectives are coming together. Okay? And I'm also noticing, too, this is a doorway. This is a doorway. The moon, something that you didn't see before, because that looks like a moon now to me, too. Maybe by the next full moon or new moon, but I'm feeling full moon. Something's going to become clear to somebody, or maybe that's when you're going to start getting messages from, more messages maybe from your ancestors or spirit guides, and you're really, this is your power. They're saying this is somebody really stepping into their power. Look at these doorways. Guidance coming to help you. An angel coming to help you. See all this white here? Coming forth with purity, too. I'm hearing something about purity. Pure heart. Feathers from heaven. Some of you might start seeing feathers, more feathers, everywhere you go. Some of you might literally feel your angels walking with you. It also feels like, okay, I know this looks like Saturn here. So we are in a Saturn. Are we still, somebody, Jenny Fraser, look and see if we're still in Saturn. I'll try to do it. Guys, I've got some more readings to do on the planets. But this is feeling like something like during the Saturn retrograde. I don't know if this is talking about when it comes back, going forward again. But I'm seeing Saturn up here, and it having something to do with the Saturn retrograde or the Saturn starting to go forward again. And I can't remember when that's supposed to happen. But look at all this light just pouring in. So maybe this is actually you meeting up, or now seeing a new path, a new way forward. And you're definitely being guided. It's something to do with Saturn here. Godliness. You know how they say, guys, I mean, I know I'm a pagan, but I every time I take one of those little Bible quizzes, I'm amazed at how much I remember from when I was a child, when I went to a regular church. Before I got tired of them dominating and being the, I don't know, I went to a weird church, I guess. But this is feeling like, you know, they talk about in heaven there's supposed to be streets of gold. See how the golden light? But it feels like being on a path of, I don't want to say holiness, but the right path for you, because it looks like it's paved in gold. Also letting your light shine. Let me grab a couple of these Message of Cosmic Oracle cards and see what else the angels can tell us. I pulled this out yesterday because I was like, they kept telling me the Cosmo cards, and I'm like, okay, let me go find this. These are the Message of the Cosmic Oracle cards. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. You're too amazing to follow anyone else. Forge your own path. Stop giving away your power right now. Ah. Trust yourself always. Trust that you know where you're going. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. Don't give your power away. So this is also about, this higher conscious mind feels like it's also about coming into power. Stop fighting against what is, align with it, and move on. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. That's okay. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Stay present. That's where life happens. So this is also talking about letting go of something, because we're also, again, like I said in the last message, we're in a new beginning, a new coming together, where everything's more balanced, more pure, more creative, just more. It's like leaving the past behind and stepping into a new you. Stepping into a new you. And being guided and now seeing your path. And lots of, just, you're being activated, whoever this is for. Because, I mean, we've got life force energy, purification, boundaries, activation, transcending, vast vistas. Vast vistas also feels like you could be giving more opportunities than what you're usually getting. And it's up to you. You get to choose. It's up to you. You get to choose which one you pick. To want to see the miracles happen in your life with your own magic and your higher conscious mind. It's like stepping into this new, just transcending, leveling up. So somebody's definitely leveling up here. And letting go of the past. Some of you need to forgive yourself for something you think you've done bad in the past. Clear your mental and physical clutter. Okay? Let it all go. You must forgive if you want to be free, and do it for yourself. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Okay? Alright, guys, that's what I have for you this morning. Guys, I have found somebody to help me on the channel, and I am going to be clearing out. So guys, I hope y'all like this reading. If it resonated for you, leave a comment, click the like button, because it helps the algorithm, helps the channel move forward. We're going to be having more empowering messages. I'm getting ready to order some more. I'm waiting for Mercury retrograde to be over, because I've already lost decks of cards. I don't want to lose any more. I hope this resonated for some of you. I'm going to sit now and enjoy my joy cup of coffee. Everyone have a wonderful day.